exits pit road. And oh, now we've got the 66 off the course and into the tire wall. Hubert has crashed. He was racing with Mike. Setzer still probably need a pit stop, don't they? There's the replay. Missed the turn.
Yeah, it looks like he might have had a brake problem or something like that. He went in the corner awfully hot. And just went straight.
Yeah, it didn't look like she was whoaing much when he...
Then Matt Kenseth on the bottom. Todd Bodine on the outside as they race wheel to wheel for third now.
Bodine leads the cars in the outside lane, and now trouble. Bodine is in the outside wall. Bodine now crashes up against the outside wall. Everyone down to the inside. Now here comes Elliott Sadler. Sadler will nail Bodine. That one will spin down low. Three cars crashing and colliding on the back straightaway.
Caution is on the speedway. The caution will...
Looks like it's going to be 4 tire changes all the way around at Jim Phillips.
And we've got Dale Earnhardt Jr. in down here, Winston along with Jeff Gordon. Michael Waltrip is in. Also Bobby Hamilton Jr., Matt Kenseth, Ward Burton in, Kenny Wallace in, all in. Tire.
Which came out on lap 94 when those 3 drivers were involved in the back straightaway. Todd Bodine, Elliott Sadler, and Casey Atwood. Michael Waltrip is the race leader. Michael took the lead on lap 53. He's led a total of 44 laps today. He's led the most laps in today's race.
Just a little contact over there. It appeared, we have the benefit of a replay, that it could have been the 17 car of Matt Kenseth that might have just touched over there.
Into the wall in turn 3.
It's Rick Crawford right there.
Golly.
The whole front end off of that, number 14.
A couple more trucks on the back.
Tina Gordon.
That's a bad crash.
13. Yeah. So our first caution comes out at lap 45.
Sideways exiting the corner. Does a nice job of not spinning out, but just can't ever control the truck, Phil.
Never can catch up to it. Now she's got the brakes locked up to try to stop that truck, but she stops in the middle of the racetrack. There comes Rick Crawford right behind Dennis Setzer on the 46 truck. Could not see her, never saw her. Clipped her, turned her in front of Hank Parker Jr., who made severe contact on the inside, and it kind of slid down to the inside wall.
Went on, boom, there's that Tina.
That's Dennis Setzer, the black truck. He gets by, and then Rick comes along. He was just peeking out to take a look and made some hard contact. That turned her towards the inside of the racetrack where Hank Jr. was, and he made some hard contact.
Nice.
Lap 111, a hard crash coming out of turn number 2 will put us under the 3rd caution flag of the day. Dirk Stevens.
And they run into each other. Watch this. This is a hard lick.
Kent goes low. Terry Labonte goes high. You know, Dirk, it looked like it put the car in gear to back up, Darrell.
I think he may have. I think he must have got the car cranked and it was trying to get the thing backed up out of the way. But Joe looked like he should have been going to the outside, and it looked like he...
Man, a battle for second place. David Starr still hanging in there. Oh, and Bush is going into the wall hard. Wow, awfully hard in the wall. He was not quite so lucky as the last time.
Oh, now we've got fire. A fire has erupted in the 99. Kurt is moving. Get the net down, buddy. There you go.
Getting in the corner was a handful. That the truck just getting in the corner, it got loose, and that's exactly what happened. Getting in the corner, the truck got loose, and look at the impact with the left front, and the rear comes around and smacks the wall, and then all those sparks flying around and all that contact, and the truck had just pitted just a few laps ago, so the fuel tank was full. It spilled some out, and that's what caused the fire with all those sparks. And we see, watch this. Oh, man. Heavy.
It'll be Kurt's first DNF of his career in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. His prior worst finish was back at Martinsville when he came in at 23rd.
3 wide, look out, contact the 88. He's around, hits the wall once, another car spinning down the backstretch. That's Brian Scott, Ryan Truex, Brad Keselowski. He's involved. There's Almirola again into the wall.
And Clint Boyer there, side by side.
Yeah, it looks like Denny is really kind of not giving Clint much room, forced him up into the side of, in the back of Almirola. Look at this hit.
And that was Kyle that got into the back of the 11. Wow, what a lick.
Man.
Lifted the whole car right up off all 4.
Piece of splitter flying through the air.
Trying to see where Carl there's Carl at the bottom of the screen. That's all we saw. This the hardest hit right here. And look at the safer barrier. And thank goodness it's there.
Yeah, you can see it working right there. It's still a big hit.
Well, we saw Kyle Busch get through. Carl did not. How about Jason Leffler?
Got trouble. Stanton Barrett has hit it hard.
Wow, that did. He killed that car.
Caution is out, of course.
First caution comes at lap 22. Stanton Barrett, the Hollywood stuntman.
Freezing the field, reason we got all these controversies going on. Man, this thing gets out of control.
He was loose, Darrell, and overcorrected.
Yeah, that is a hard lick.
Safer barriers installed at this track beginning this weekend. You see them there jutting out from the wall. Good thing.
Yes, sir.
That is a hard lick, even into the safer barrier.
It just snaps. You start to get loose, you correct, and when it comes back, it just...
Scrambling, and he is still under attack. Now it's John Andretti to the inside. 3 wide, head on into the wall is Bill Elliott. Spinning sideways, slaps the wall again. Everybody scrambling. Sterling Marlin in contact. Stacy Compton hard into the outside wall. Multi-car crash in turn number 3.
Caution is on the speedway as they race back to the start-finish line.
Whether it was Mike Skinner or Matt Kenseth or one of those cars in that group right there, but Elliott expressing some displeasure there somewhere and has now gone to the ambulance for the trip to the infield care center. Well, pit road is closed because Stacy Compton's car sits at the opening of pit lane disabled now. We're under caution with 46 laps to go in the Pepsi 400.
Particular line. Did you see the front of Mike Pope's car? Caution. Caution, turn 2. Has problems for Mark Krogh as he tags the wall significantly, and caution is on the speedway.
Like you got a little bit sideways there. Maybe got a little help hard into the outside wall. Really hard there.
He had Hooper going by to the outside, but it looked as though they were cleared, and look at that.
I'm telling you, that thing almost got on top of the wall there.
That concrete wall don't move a bit, does it, buddy?
Bodine gets a nose out in front this time. It's Mast to the outside. Bodine breaks loose, slams on the outside wall. Mast involved as well. He hits the wall. Everyone dives to the inside. One car, Greg Sachs, slams hard at the Rick Mast car. Also involved several other machines here in turn 2.
At least 7 cars have got a piece of the action going off into turn number 1 as one car turned sideways, went up the track, and that was Brett Bodine, hit the outside wall, and the entire field running right behind the 2 front leaders.
Got a little tight up to about 10th or 12th back there. I seen him just go every which way.
On the brake.
Oh, there they go. Somebody hit on in the wall.
Again, a big crash going down to the corner. 5, 6. A hard one on the restart going into turn number 1. Tears up. Here's the 23, the 33, and down to the inside went Stanton Barrett trying to find a hole, and he drives those 2 up into the wall. Oh, a hard lick on Chad Little, and equally hard on Bobby Labonte as Stanton Barrett tried to make his own way on the bottom of the racetrack. And now watch this wild game of jeopardy going into turn number 1.
Man, I can't describe them.
It's into the wall in turn number 3, and fire breaks out behind the car. Morgan Shepherd loses it in turn number 3, bangs the wall, slides down to the inside grass, and the fire crew is right there to extinguish any flame.
The oil gets under the tires. He loses control. We can see the smoke coming out of the exhaust, loses control, backs in the fence, hard damage into the fence with the left rear. Now comes off the wall.
That sort of hangs up there, which is good, that he doesn't slide back. Now he comes back down across the racetrack in front of some of the other cars.
Sterling Marlin.
That's a battle for 6th position as Morgan Shepherd is up on the top, and contact between the 2, and Morgan is hard into the wall.
Oh, that's too bad.
Wow.
Hard in the wall. Stay up there, Morgan. Okay, I hope everybody else goes above him now. Get down the corner, Morgan comes down, and we see the contact, and bam. Well, he did hit it hard. There we see another angle. You know, Morgan Shepherd was just trying his best.